What's going on, everyone? So I wanted to make a video to help some of you out that may have recently picked up a MacBook Air or a MacBook period, and you want to know some of the best accessories to get for it, because I have a few that I absolutely love and highly recommend, and I make sure I have on me at all times. Now, the very first one that I ensure that I have is this one right here. Anytime I travel, I have my Satechi USB travel charger. I even keep my cables in it, which we'll talk about, but ultimately I really like this because not only will it charge my MacBook Air, but it has enough power to also charge my MacBook Pro 15-inch, which I haven't seen a lot of chargers that aren't Apple that actually do that. And then on top of it charging your laptop, it also has 3 additional USB ports so it can charge your other devices as well. It doesn't have a huge power brick, it's just literally this block here and the cables. So honestly, at this point, I don't even take the charger that came with either MacBook. I just use this, and it's cheaper. And if you're concerned about charging times with this, I haven't had any issues. It seems to charge it at the same, if not comparable speed as the charger that comes with your MacBook. So the USB C cable that I have in here actually comes from Anker, and it is a USB C to USB C cable. And it's a braided one, so it's super durable. I feel confident that this isn't gonna break on me or really even get tangled. And the beautiful red colorway makes it easy to find when I have it in my bag. But I haven't had any issues with it. I haven't had any damage to it. But I will also use it to connect like a USB C. I lost my words. I will also use it to connect a USB C hard drive to my computer as well. And I do want to go back to the travel charger because I did notice a difference in charging time when I would use certain USB C cables. Like when I used the Apple USB C cable, it didn't seem to charge, maybe it was all mental, as fast as it did with the Anker cable. So if you're gonna get this, I highly suggest you also get the Anker USB C cable to go along with it, because this I can attest to that I haven't had any issues with this pair right here. Now, the third USB accessory that I have to have on me is a USB C hub. And I have a few options. So in particular, I use one from Satechi or QacQuoc. I don't know how to pronounce it. So why would they spell it like this? Anyway, but with either choice, Satechi or QacQuoc, you can't go wrong. They both offer a lot of variations for the USB C hub, so basically choose the one that gives you the additional ports in which you need. But the ones that I have would be this one here with the cord. So I typically keep this one plugged into my MacBook Pro at home, and I will take this one or this one along with me. So I guess it all depends on your preference, if you want it hanging from your computer or if you want everything to be kind of flushed without having to deal with the cord. So on this particular one, I have an Ethernet port, a USB-C port for charging, a HDMI, and 3 USB ports, and then my micro SD card slot. Whereas on the QacQuoc, whatever. As on the other option, I have a USB-C charging port, 2 USB ports, and then an additional USB-C port to actually connect like another USB-based accessory like a hard drive. And then I also have an SD card slot and a micro SD card slot. Oh, and then the HDMI port as well. So yeah, you have your options, but most of the time when I'm traveling, I do tend to pull out this one because of its slimmer, build. And it also has 2 USB-C ports instead of just one. And while we're talking about SSDs, let's take a look at the one that I use. So I've been through my share of externals, and this one has definitely won me over from SanDisk. It has a nice durable build, so it's going to withstand the test of time, and it even has this loop here so that if you wanted, I guess you could connect it to your keychain or something. It's super small and easy to transport. I do have the 1 terabyte version, which I do want to mention to you right now is on sale on Amazon. I don't know how long it will be, and hopefully it's still on sale once you look at it, but I think I paid like retail for this, which was like $350. But it's now on sale for $209. Like, that's a deal. But this is so convenient because I can take my projects that I'm working on from my MacBook Air to my MacBook Pro, which serves as my kind of like desktop setup. If you want to know more about my thoughts of the MacBook Air though, I have done a review on it as well as an unboxing video, which I will link below and probably up within the video. I don't have any complaints. The read and write speeds are pretty decent. So yeah, I like it. Another item that I have to have is a sleeve. And the sleeve of choice that I'm using right now is the leather option from Apple. So I love it, one, because of its color, and then also because of the design. It's very simple and minimalistic and clean. You have the Apple logo along the front, the opening for your laptop here, and then these little feet at the bottom. But it's easy to get your laptop in and out of the case without any issues. And it has this very slim profile, so I don't have to worry about a lot of extra bulk, you know, being added simply because I'm trying to protect my laptop. But yeah, if you have any other sleeve suggestions though, feel free to throw them down below. But keep in mind, I like it minimal. That's interesting now that I think about it, because I'm the same way with my phone. I just like to keep it as minimal and sleek as possible. I guess I want to maintain the natural design of what I'm using. And then lastly, because I did mention a lot of different things that you have to carry on you, I think it's key to keep them organized. And the thing I recommend for that is this Air Tech Pack. So this is what I toss in my bag that houses all of my accessories and then some. I'll even put like my camera batteries and chargers in here, just simply because then I know everything is in one space. So you have 3 sections on this. In this section, what is that? Oh, that's my YouTube space badge thing. So you can tell I've been using this. In this section, you have these little slots here. How I typically use mine is I'll put my cables here, my batteries for my camera here, my external SSD here, and then any other accessories that I need. Technically, you're probably supposed to put your cables here, but I generally put mine here. You do it how you want to do it. The next area I have is where I actually will house my Satechi travel charger right in there. And then on the very outside, this is, oops, there goes the battery. It actually has my camera battery in here from when I was traveling a few weeks ago. So yeah, just popped out. But on this side is where I like to house my portable charger, because that way it's easy to access and I can just pull it out when I need it. So yeah, those are, for the most part, the items that I tend to use on a daily basis for my MacBook Air. I have to have them. I guess you could say like, it's my MacBook Air Survival Kit. If you enjoyed this video, you can feel free to let me know by hitting the like button. And if you want some more content, you can also feel free to hit that subscribe button. And as always, thanks for taking the time out to let me tech you out.